Schaeffer Cox, a show trial. So how did I get convicted? Well, the first question is, what exactly did I get convicted of? Nobody can answer that directly. They just speculate about what could happen sometime out in the future if things were different. But if you pin them down and ask, what did I actually do that's a crime? They don't have an answer. They will turn to all the stuff the informants tried to bully me into doing, and that stuff sounds horrible, but it was all stuff they brought up and pitched to me. I rejected it, and when they told me they were going to kill me because I rejected it, I picked up my family to leave the country. That was the right thing to do. That's what I actually did. That's what they had to resort to. That's why they had to resort to speculation about the future. And that's why the government suppressed their own evidence at trial. All we would have to do to beat these charges is play the recordings. Suppressing them did not serve the interest of justice. All it did was prevent the feds' witness for hire and being confronted with the recordings that contradicted their lies. Emails back and forth between AUSA Scrocky and others show that they knew the theory of the case they presented to the jury wasn't true, but we were prevented from introducing the evidence that showed that. The FBI intruded into our homes and lives for over 2 years without even so much as a warrant. They audio and video recorded our every move. There are over 50 instances on these recordings of me saying no to violence proposed by the government. But we were prevented from showing that to the jury. The U.S. Attorney also filed a motion that prevented us from questioning the government's motive for bringing the charges, and from questioning their witnesses about crimes they committed while working this case and supposedly under strict FBI supervision. We couldn't present any evidence as to my state of mind, such as recordings of Bill Fulton and Aaron Bennett making death threats after I wouldn't join them in a crime, or recordings of me explaining why I was scared for my life and leaving the country. If the jury had been allowed to see and hear these recordings, they would have understood that my state of mind was not, I'm going to commit a crime, but that it was in fact, I'm moving out of the country because Bill Fulton and Aaron Bennett want to murder me for not committing a crime. After Scrocky, Bottini, and the rest of the Polar Pen gang hoodwinked the judge into tying our hands, what we had left wasn't a trial. It was a month-long, one-sided press event designed to distract attention from the fact that these same prosecutors were in big trouble for committing the same sort of misconduct in the same Polar Pen operation at the same time in the same political circles for the same reasons, using the same informants and telling the judge the same lies they were telling my judge while they were being sanctioned by another judge over the same stuff. Is there no justice?